Welcome back aboard Baby Blues. This time, we succumb to the siren song of Port Townsend yet again, home of the famous Wooden Boat Festival. It's something like Disneyland, except the food is better, the boats aren't on tracks, and we're pretty sure some of the pirates are real. Last year, our trip was smooth sailing. From Everett to Port Townsend, and all around the show.
It's called teal.
This year, trapped in Deception Pass like dummies, 50 miles off course, chasing daylight, battling fog. Still, we make it to the festival and score a who's who from our favorite YouTubers. Plus a close-up of whatever this is. At first glance, our boat looks bare bones, but when we pack right, we technically have a galley, 2 berths, a head, and enough fuel to take us 180 miles.
You're the best.
We'll need less than half that for this adventure. In our quest to see new coastline, we're traveling down the west side of first Fidalgo, then Whidbey Island. The cruise is about 30 nautical miles one way. Nearly the entire route is exposed to the Strait of Juan de Fuca.
Snitching blue, all milk.
We traveled half a mile in the wrong direction to say hi, but when you see a Friday Harbor friend out here again, you go. We're coming up on Deception Pass, a dramatic seascape where the water rips beneath 2 bridges at up to 8 knots, with churning whirlpools and roiling eddies. We've watched from above as boats fail to beat the oncoming flow. But hey, we've got no kids aboard.
Seems fine.
Should we just peek in? This, my friends, is Phase 1 of FAFO.
It's a long way around if we don't make it back through there. Take it easy with the... It's a flowing. Oh, it's... There's a... You see the guy coming in? But the eddy's really bad right here. Less than you There's another boat coming. missed it, man.
And welcome to phase 2 of FAFO.
Watched a lot of boats get screwed at Deception Pass. We just became one of them, and that added a couple hours to our trip, which I wouldn't mind, except we're racing the sun, so we may have to anchor before we get there. Should have enough fuel, but not what we wanted to do.
After getting queued at Deception Pass, we're forced to complete a 72 nautical mile trip around Whidbey Island.
On bottom. 32 plus 6. Love you too. Your egg's done enough? Perfect.
After the long haul yesterday, it's been nice taking the morning slow, but the boat show waits for no one. We cross the bay from Killisut Harbor and enter the anchor field just outside Port Townsend. Bows and masts lie in every direction, each boat a story. Finally, we're at the festival. You can tell by my laugh, I am happy to be here. Once on shore, we quickly find our friend Kim and proceed to see some more boats.
Here's the new owner.
Gotcha. All right.
We're deep in the bustle of the boat show, but it's time for the schooner race. And by race, they really mean more of a stately promenade by the biggest, most beautiful of the wooden sailboats at the show. Say hello to the Hawaiian Chieftain, a 103-foot square-rigged topsail ketch with a shallow 6-foot draft. Launched in Maui in 1988, she sailed from Tahiti and up and down the west coast for the last 30 years. She's been fully restored right here in Port Townsend. If you want to learn more, there's a great podcast from the Boat Geeks we'll link to in the description below. As we come back to the beach, we spot one of the strangest looking craft ever, a home-built blue oddity like ourselves, but this is a live-aboard sailing vessel also used to haul cargo as large as trucks. Whoa.
Vehicle on board, because it's a barge, I can sail to the... Yeah, well, without the vehicle, I can do very well, I'll have you know.
And the sails are just loose footed, they just come rolling.
That's right.
And I don't know shit about sailing. I can get it moving, like if you give me info that I get.
She's cold, moldy.
Toward the end of the last dock, we spot the Grasshopper, a wild catamaran built by Russell Brown. Light, fast, fuel efficient, and another one of a kind. I'd love to see her fly in person.
Once that happens, man, it's magic. You can join
After soaking in all the sights and sounds of the festival, it was time for our own tunes as we slowly made our way back across the bay.
Hey. Oh, seriously? Right on, man.
Our shenanigans at Deception Pass have left us low on fuel. Pretty funny we're fighting the morning traffic to get more.
Alright, let's go.
We're getting ready to head out when I spot her. The Grasshopper. At the dock. No way. We get to meet the captain, who's also the boat's owner. He finds our boat just as fascinating as we find his. He asks if he can take a video of us as we leave, and we say only if you return the favor.
Unreal, man.
Please excuse the different camera qualities. This guy was a professional videographer. We are not. Maybe one day if we get enough subscribers. A few hours later, the fog has cleared. The swell picks up as the festival fades. It was a great show. Now it's time to explore the route home we meant to take all along. Crossing Admiralty Inlet is more of an adventure than I bargained for. Always relieved to round that last corner and see Anacortes. We end up pulling out at the same time as the boat we launched with 2 days ago. What a small world out here on this big sea.
Tradition, 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 tradition.
Don't tip it over. Is that big enough?